folks, welcome back to the Miss Ever Vlogs, doing my own thoughts on the Sci-Fi Space Off Season 11 All-Stars on Episode 2. Now the theme for this one was Angels and Devils, or Demons. This was an elimination challenge. The thing that they'll go for their good traits and then their bad traits, what they think are similar to their other, and they had to guide both those traits into one make, which all of them had something different. The ones who struggled the most was Jasmine and Stella, which, oh dear God, they took forever just trying to get the concept right. It was like only halfway for the first day, spent so much wasted time thinking before they even did anything, and they changed their idea at the last minute and it bit them in the ass. No offense, I love them, but it bit them in the ass badly. All the makeups came out. All of them were amazing, except for some of the ones that were worse, which we'll talk about in a bit. I actually thought that Keegan and Melissa's would be in the top because I thought that was gorgeous. Even if one piece from Keegan's makeup didn't work out, Melissa did a good job with using the styrofoam and work it, because I actually like the way the styrofoam works out a little bit better than the latex with the wiring. It looks a lot more, it looks better and it looks straight, and even though you could tell styrofoam, it still looks amazing. The worst ones, I wasn't expecting Logan and Adams to be terrible. Thought the makeup didn't look right on it. I love the face chest piece, but when you really look at it, it doesn't have the angel or devil concept on it. It's not really good. It's weird. I thought they would fix the wig. They didn't fix the wig, which is kind of sad. Yeah, Melissa and Jasmine were in the bottom again. So theirs was the worst. It looked awful. I really didn't care for it. Before we talk about who gets eliminated, I want to talk about the best looks. Emily and Tyler, I love their concept of the wonderful style of deturnishing on the bronze. I think it was bronze. I can't remember exactly. I actually love that they made it expressive makeup, because I could see the actress, the model, in the makeup actually emote, and it looked beautiful and gorgeous. They were like they were part of the top 3, but they weren't the top 2 looks, but I thought I'd give them a great job because that looks so super gorgeous. I freaking love it a bit. Ben and Evan actually stepped up their game. They redeemed themselves in this episode. I love the concept. It had one half angel and then stretch parts with the devil, and the way they did the devil, like Glenn mentioned, it comes from like the old school movies and I look at it, I'm like, it reminds me, the devil stretch, like the way the devil looked reminded me of Tim Curry's character from Legend, the way it looked, the shape, the actual devil face. It reminded me of some classic 80s makeup, and I love that. I love the way the makeup felt. It was great. The winning piece that won, that I actually thought did a great job on the concept, was Nico and Kat. Had a bride. Her traits were loyalty and jealousy. They had her beautiful bride side on one side, but then they had like her actually like being slowly disintegrating, disfiguring on the other side, and it was great symmetry. It was perfect. I actually liked the way they did it, and apparently even Neville said that the wings were correct in how they're supposed to be positioned, and I just look at that and I'm like, wait, those are how they're actually supposed to be on a human? I don't know if I'm 100% right on that, but I'm like, they look weird though. I'd rather see them normal down. But there were some touches I saw when they won. They showed more close-ups of the makeup. They showed tarnish, that her hair got tarnished, her face got tarnished on this side, the dress down, her hand, the wing was tarnished, part of the bouquet was tarnished, and I didn't notice this until the close-up. They also tarnished her earring, which I thought was clever, and especially symmetry with that, and the beauty makeup was credible. I love this, and I can definitely see part of this in like a nice little movie shot or a TV show. But it was great makeup. And who got eliminated this episode? Unfortunately, we lost Jasmine and Stella because they really had a hard time with this concept. They really didn't pick up on it. And unfortunately, they got sent home this week. It's a little bit sad, but one thing I do like is that like they mentioned, that makeup is their passion and they're going to continue doing it. And which is true. Even if you're on a competition, if you lose, you shouldn't quit your profession, what you love doing. If you love doing it, just keep doing it, and you'll be able to make someone happy. I do love that very much, and hopefully, who knows what's going to bring for them. I know what's going to bring for them. I actually hope to do a face-off retrospective in the future. Next week, however, oh dear God, I knew about this coming before Face Off premiered this season, but for next week on Face Off, they're delving into the world of Monster High. Yes, they're actually doing Monster High makeups for this one. I knew about this because Monster High posted on their Instagram like a week before Face Off All Stars premiered. So yes, I already know about this one. And Aaron knows about this one, but he does not have cable, so I'm gonna be the one actually watching it, which is why I'm making these right now. What I do know a little bit from seeing a sneak peek clip, because it cut off on the commercial on the recording, is that they are supposed to take one of the Monster High dolls and actually make it realistic for film purposes. It's a non-elimination challenge, it's an immunities challenge, so it's gonna be interesting stakes. They're gonna actually have the dolls, and what I have learned from the sneak peek clip I watched on their website, they're actually gonna have 2 of the designers pop in when they're working on makeup on the first day to see if they're getting the characters right. Though there is one thing I'm kind of questioning myself, is whether or not they're gonna be the original dolls or the reboot, but the way the promotional image looks from Monster High, it looks like they're doing the electrified reboot characters. And I'm super scared on that because the way they look smooth, but these are face-off people. They're gonna make it look amazing. I'm really excited, and who knows what's gonna bring to the table. Next week is going to be face-off crossing over with Monster High makeup, so I'll see you all in the next vlog's thoughts reaction. So later.